What's going on, guys? Welcome to Tuesday night. Oh, man, what a day. What a day. I'm going to say hi to some people in the chat. Everybody getting here early, hanging out. You know, I love it when that happens. Happy Tuesday, people. Patty A in the house. Debbie Conan in the house. Good to see you, my friends. Thrifty Angela. Good to see you. One down, one to go, I said. She had a graduate this year. Hello from New Hampshire. What do you do after 5 full days of travel? Enjoy a bottle of wine from Mark Wolf. Relax and tune in to Johnny's live stream. Love to all. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Les and Bernadette actually went to the Niagara Falls. That was on the bucket list. So I love it when people are out there on the road in a Midwest Van Builders, Johnny's Journey van build, and loving life. So had dinner with Mark Wolf yesterday, had a lot of adventures today. He is sleeping. He actually called me tonight, sent me a bunch of pictures. He had a great day today, yesterday, and he is sleeping. So big hugs to Mark Wolf. His name will be Otis the Second. Lynn bought a van. I'm going to go ahead and say it because it's in the chat. Lynn is going to get a fall build, and she bought a Ford Transit 2015. It is the 350 long wheelbase. She is going to get lost in that thing after traveling in her Connect for the past year. I have no doubt. Surfing Dodo in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Floss is in the house. Good to see you back at you, Johnny. There you go. Everybody's saying congratulations to Lynn. It is not fun van searching, and you go and look at them and they're sold. You get your hopes up. She talked to me about maybe looking at some schoolies. That must have not panned out. I was excited to do a schoolies down the road. Annette's Fantice is in the house. Jane is in the house. Jane is still here. Somebody was asking if Jane is still here. She is. I have been tinkering around on her van. I'll share one of those stories later. She won't care. So I had to fix something on her van again today. I tell you, I don't know what is wrong. I've had a sinus infection. I've had vertigo really bad for about 7 days, maybe even longer. Sunday was a week. So it's like 9 days. The vertigo is getting better. I only had like 2 episodes today, maybe 3 yesterday. But the brain cells something must be going on with my brain cells. I've made a couple of stupid mistakes recently, but it is what it is. Just relaxing at Johnny's. Yep. She is keeping me sane, keeping me from throwing things through the wall today. No. Bernadette, thank you. Safe travels. Gracie is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. All right, I'm going to scroll. Scroll. Mary is in the house. Good to see you, Mary. We're getting her all fixed up. I'll tell you what, there's nothing better than picking up a van and being able to stay put, learn everything, take some day trips out, take some shopping trips out, tweak some stuff, and let your van builder fix some stupid mistakes. Helen is in the house. Good to see you, Helen. Helen, we are still waiting on your roof rack. It was supposed to come today, and it did not. I don't know what's going on with you, Naka. I've been waiting 2 weeks for 2 Ford Transit roof racks to come in. I ordered one for a GMC. It's already here. So I don't know what's going on with the Transit. Charlie Grace raid. I missed that one. I missed Charlie Grace's live stream. Thank you guys for the raid. Ann Holland in the house. Good to see you, Ann. Les, Bernadette, let's see here. Cindy is in the house. Good to see you, Wondering Meemaw. All right, guys. Charlie Grace is in the house. Tommy's in the house. Bree's in the house. Good to see you guys all. John is in the house. Judy, hello, all Tuesday nighters. I got to be done saying hello. I'm going to get in trouble. Kelly's going to rewatch this. I'm going to say hi to Diana with an A. Real quick, Johnny Lightning. I'm up Silver Creek. I'm up at Silver Creek Plunge with my bestie, and she is still listening to the live for the first time. Oh, hey, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. We like first timers here. Naj is in the house. All right, guys, I'm going to scroll up. I'm going to see. Lynn said it was kind of stressful. I did set up to see 2 vans last Saturday that were 2-hour drive away, and both were sold. Test drove after searching for months. I hate that. Yep. Mary Jones in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you are doing well. My sister told me cross crawl was hockey until Silver Sneakers exercise class instructor instructed they do it daily. I'm reading this wrong. I have no idea. My sister told me that cross crawl, that must be some kind of a exercise. That was funny. I bashed that one up totally. Corn Dog Caravan in the house. Good to see you. Lori is in the house. Good to see you guys. All right, guys. Oh, it's been a crazy week here. I'm going to start out. So I've been battling. My knee is recovering very well. They put me on an anti-inflammatory. I've been using anti-inflammatory oils, and the knee is getting better. I have been on my feet way too much today. My ankles are kind of swollen. Me and poor Jane were comparing ankles, and I don't know whose is worse. We both need to sit down for the rest of the night. But we have been out there trying out a new cook system that is going to launch tomorrow. And I'm wrapping up some videoing of that so I can get that edited and up for this company. It's a pretty cool stove, but we are in agreement that we are never going to fry sliced potatoes in it because it's out there taking forever. So the next thing up, this sinus infection that somehow I caught and really been having this weird vertigo. And you guys know climbing on a ladder with a bad knee and vertigo is a no bueno. So I've been kind of, it's been a weird week. So otherwise, those 2 health things doing good. I did have an uncle that passed away. If you guys that are in the Prayer Warrior group, if you could pray for my Aunt Linda and their 2 kids. So I will be heading to Wisconsin for 2 days next week, and I'm going to drive up there the night before. I'm going to go to the wake and drive back. I've got too much work here, but I want to see my Aunt Linda. I want to be there for them. But so if you guys could keep those guys in your prayers. And then I know we're praying for Patty's brother. So anybody else that has a prayer request, just put it in the stream at any time and we will pray for you guys. But good evening from hot as Age Central Texas. It was like 91 yesterday. It's 77 degrees out there about an hour ago. So it's been nice here at the shop today. Nice breeze on the pond. It's been nice. Sean got the grass mowed yesterday. Woo. Everybody needs a Sean, I'm telling you. Johnny, my husband is sick too. Sorry for your loss, for your uncle. Prayers for your Aunt Linda. Thank you. Not in the prayer group, but sure will pray. Absolutely. It's not a prayer group. We just throw out prayer requests on Tuesday night. And if you're one of those ones that if you're thinking about it, you're praying about it. That's a good thing. Sorry for your loss. There you go. Yeah. I'm the one going to Wisconsin now. So happy that when we went to visit Les and Bernadette up in Wisconsin, Kelly and I took the time to go over there and see my aunt and uncle. Actually was there. I visited them 2 separate times, so it was nice getting to see them. Let's see here. Teresa's in the house. Good to see you, Teresa. Hope your van, your cargo trailer build is going well. You'll probably be done with your cargo trailer build before I'm done with my cargo trailer build. It has been kind of, they're not in a hurry for it. So it's been kind of set aside. But this week, I believe I'm going to be able to get what I need knocked out over there. So that is the updates. Guys, if you guys have any van build questions or any questions in general, just drop them in the chat. If you put a QQQ, it makes it easier for me to see SSS, whatever. So, Helen came over with her Ford Transit 250. We put in some pretty cool windows in her van. We've got her vent fan in. We've got 3 other windows we're going to put in her van. Gary is in the house. Florida is going to be the triple digits this week. Oh my goodness. 102 already. Drinking my water. Captain Jack is in the hospital in Tucson. I know his truck broke down. They had to tow it. I do believe they are taking donations. He has a PayPal account. All you got to do is Google. I believe it's Jack Werner or Wagner. Somebody put that in there. But I know that there is a donate. Oh, contact me if interested. There you go. Yay, water. I got to get rid of. I'll tell you what, I have had more water in the last 48 hours, 72 hours than I probably have in 2024. Just trying to wash the sinus gunk down. Winkler, that's it. I knew it was Winkler. So, what's wrong with Jack? I know he had some shortness of breath issues. Gracie, if you want to put it in there, what was going on, you can definitely do that. Question. Can I fit 2 solar panels and 2 max air fans on my roof? Yes, you can. You have the 350 long wheelbase. Yep, you sure can. What happened to Captain Jack? There you go. Mary is getting tests done. Yep. So, yep. And you guys, if you guys know RV Underway, they posted it on Facebook. It is public. Please pray for Ricky and Barbara, their kids. I know he's going through cancer treatment right now. And that is always tough on a family. So please pray for Ricky and Barbara, RV Underway. We'll know more tomorrow. Good. Jack is stent. He had a stent placed today. Well, there you go. Because people think they're having respiratory problems, and that heart blockage 100% can be what was creating the shortness of breath. So, no chest pain, maybe just shortness of breath. So right there, boom. Bill Leo in the house. Good to see you, friend. Good to see you. Guys, for those of you guys that took the time to watch Jane's tour in its entirety last Sunday, I appreciate it. Her video is doing very well on the channel. It's been up a little over 48 hours, doing good. I did put a short video up there, and so really good. Thank you guys for watching that. So for those of you guys that don't know, right now I'm building out a 2023 Ford Transit 350 extended wheelbase. Now, if you're a pet lover, you're going to want to follow along on this build, because they've got a Rottweiler and 2 Corgi dogs. I'm going to say Corgi, but I know that they may be something more than just a Corgi. And she likes to do the dog shows, that kind of stuff. So there's going to be 3 kennels in here. She's going to have like a waggle or something system for monitoring. So when we do the tour, we will show that whatever we land on. It's got a rooftop AC in it already. We'll be showing that. They are actually in town, and they spent the day here. First, they had to shop. They had to go get tongue and groove. For the ceiling, they're doing the 3-inch tongue and groove on the ceiling. They spent the day here polyurethaning their own ceiling boards, and I was pretty happy to hear them say, this is time consuming. This takes a while. It absolutely does. They're in the house. There's Julie right there. 3. I knew it was something different. Cardigan corgis. I knew it was something more than that. So it's going to be a super cool build. And you know what else I do? I keep saying 3 dogs, and I know that one of the kennels is for 2 dogs. So that is 4 traveling 4-legged friends. Hey, Mike, Johnny is doing the job for me. Can't wait for the build in September. That's right. So Daryl's in the house. Good to see you, Daryl. Thanks for coming in. So so that's what's going on. Clara, I've got Clara's Dodge here, putting the ceiling in it, putting the flooring in it. and a couple other things. We're gonna get her set up too, so she can. Corgis are adorable. I'll tell you. This is not a lie. My son Adam, which I think probably most of the people in here have seen him pop in on screen every now and then. He loves corgis, and so when he finds out that there's going to be 3 of them in this van, I guarantee you, when it's time to come and pick up the van, or if there's ever a time when those dogs are down here, I'll be able to get Adam down here checking out these puppies because he loves corgis. I know this isn't random, but when is your meetup? Oh, it's not random. It's perfect. We talk about it on Tuesday nights. My meetup is September. I'm gonna mess it up now. 2021 and 22. Somebody please correct me if I just said that wrong. Bev's is the 17th, 18th, and 19th. Mine is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I do believe it's the 20th, 21st, 22nd. If you are not signed up and you want to attend, it is $60 for the weekend. We do lots of giveaways. I am testing a power bank out in the shop right now as a giveaway. We have got we got all kinds of stuff we're going to be giving away. So 21st, it's 20th, 21st, and 22nd. There you go. That's what I needed to hear. Queen Elizabeth loved corgis too. Yay. Corgis are smart. I think you're right. So anyway, yes. And so Bev's will be right before mine. Hers is $60 as well for boondocking. My electric sites are full, but if you just need a charge on a battery, we will make sure that you get a charge on that battery. Wondering about how tall a person can stand up on a mid-roof transit after building it out. Thank you. Okay, what I'm going to say is 5'6". That's what I'm going to say. Depending on how you do the ceiling and the floor. Now, what I do is I do the 3/4 inch furring strips because I put that thin slate insulation in the floor. You guys, if you go to any of my van builds and you look at the first build on each series, you'll probably see that floor setup. I've been doing it the same for a long time. And then I put my floor on top of that, and then the vinyl flooring. So I'm going to say a mid-roof transit built out the way I build it, 5'6". I'm going to say, depending on if you need the extra inch, 5'7", you can get it depending on how you put your furring strips. Do 1/2-inch furring strips, do more of them, do a 1/2-inch flooring. You're still going to get a solid floor. You're just using more, and you're going to have thinner strips of insulation, but it's still going to be durable. Zeb is in the house. Good to see you, Zeb. Excuse me on my sinuses. Excuse me. New Hampshire, I'm living. There's a couple people in here from New Hampshire right now. I can tell you that. I know John's from New Hampshire. Katie in New Hampshire around 5'10". Yeah, 5'10". That would be impressive. That would be impressive. That is, because even if I did a 1/2 inch on the floor, that's only going to buy me an extra 1/2 inch. I could, if you put 1/4 inch on the ceiling, that would be a 1/2 inch. That would bring you down. That would bring me down to like 5'7". I would say 5'7", 5'8". But you may do your floor totally different and gain that headroom. Yeah. Or you may just put your birch right up against the ceiling with no furring strips and just have the screws in them. So that would give you an extra 1/2 inch as well. Already. I got up early today. I have had a lot of gray hair. They're talking about gray hair moments. I cannot be a part of this. Had a blonde moment and spaced out on the time. No worries, my friend. No worries. You're always appreciated anytime you come in. So I actually had someone ask me, besides a mid-roof, what van could I stand up in? And I'm telling you, out of the conversion vans that I've done, the E150s, the Savannahs, this is my second Savannah. done some work on Debbie Babb's van, um, and without doing a fiberglass rooftop, you can't stand up in them vans. I don't even think if you were 4'11", you could stand up in them. So I think a road trek van and a mid roof are your only options. Pray that sis gets to come visit. Oh, girl, you know we are. You know we are. I talked to sis last probably about 4 or 5 days ago, and she was telling me about it. Oh, that'll be so incredible. If she can make it up there. Oh, that will be amazing for y'all. Yeah, it totally, totally. Yeah, D feels like the the box truck is sound enough to make the trip. She's got good tires on it, new tires. She doesn't want to make a trip like that alone. She has a friend that's going to be heading north, and if she can swing the gas money, which I guarantee you that's going to happen. Excuse me. That's going to happen. That's all sinuses. Yep. And she will make that is going to happen. I can feel it. She was talking about that probably, you don't want to take those far trips away from home, and then get stuck somewhere in between. Since you really only need the maximum height down a van's central path, can't you just minimize insulation thickness above and below the central pathway and max out insulation rest of the van? I feel like this is my only opinion. The way I understand you saying is like you'll have a center aisle, say 24 inches, take that floor down to the middle, take the ceiling up as high to the ribs as you can go, maximize your space. To me, if you're not going to insulate that area on the floor and the ceiling, then I'm not sure I would maximize the insulation. Well, I guess, it's not going to hurt, but I feel like you're going to lose a lot of heat. Radiant, I feel like you're going to lose a lot of heat on those two areas, ceiling and floor. You're going to have that cold air coming in through the floor. That steel gets very cold, and that walkway is going to be cold to walk on. Van floors are already cold. So, yeah, I don't know. I would almost, if you're that close, I would almost say that to just get the high roof. Folk of the Forest, that's strange. We have the 1-inch factory floor. We have Thinsulate and fabric on the ceiling. I'm 5'6" and have a lot of space. Hubby and can stand between the ribs. On a transit mid-roof. Huh. You know what? We've got one here. We'll measure it. And I know exactly what's on the floor. So, but if you're standing between the ribs, those ribs are 1 inch on the top. So Helen's 5'7", and her head, she cannot stand up straight in Jane's van. Not smart at all. Just following the direction of my friend. What'd Helen say? I miss Helen's comment. I'm 5'7" and cannot stand up straight in a mid-roof transit, even with no floor no floor of the ceiling installed, went with a high roof. Yeah. Yep. I wonder if they changed the height in them. Question. What about radiant heat in the floor? No go. That's a waste of, to me, radiant heat in the floor. I won't do it. You can have it done before you come. I did a heated floor for somebody, and it was unbelievable. If you get a 12-volt heat pad that you want under the floor in the walkway, I'll do that. But it's a very expensive project to put a heated floor in. It will eat thousands of dollars. A radiant floor will eat thousands of dollars of your bill. I'll tell you, if you're worried about your floor being cold, insulate it and then put a rug down, because yeah, mine's a 2017 medium roof. Maybe the specs are different in the newer models. That's what I think. That's what I think. Because if he can stand between the ribs and he's 6 foot, it definitely is shorter in the newer models. Because Jane's is a 21. Helen was looking at the 23s. So Ford says a transit mid roof is 6 foot. Well, I don't have 6 inches of floor in Jane's van. I can tell you that. Or 5 inches. I don't have 5 inches of floor and ceiling in Jane's van. They are probably measuring where between the ribs in the floor and in the ceiling. So I'm 5'3", maybe being vertically challenged is an advantage. It definitely is. In van life, it definitely is. Let's see here. I'm about ready to install a foam interlock floor until I decide how I want my van to be built out. Yeah, Mark Wolf has a foam interlock floor and he likes it. And you've got a good coat of polyurethane down on the floor, so you're good to go. I watch all your van builds and I think you are just amazing. Trish, you're amazing for coming and saying so. Thank you so much. If you knew the kind of week I had, I needed that. Everybody needs a little attaboy or attagirl every now and then. I'm 5'3", so I'm good. You are definitely good. Cold floor, wool socks. Absolutely. Go the easy route. Go the easy route. I'll tell you what I do. I'm not kidding you. And my orthopedic, he would probably die, but I wake up in the morning and I put my Crocs on. Those little foam gel Crocs are as warm as can be. So I wouldn't know if my floor is cold or warm. Hello, I'm late. I just got home from washing blankets at the laundromat. Isn't that? Oh, blanket day at the laundromat. Listening while playing Mexican Train. I love Mexican Train. We were just talking about that. I went to Bev's the other day. We were all playing. Me, Cindy Howell, Jane, and some other friends that were there. And I'll tell you what, I lost a few dollars, but yep. Sherpa slippers, $5 at the dollar store. Johnny and the team are amazing. Thank you. I don't know if a 12-volt radiant heater is all that efficient. Bob Wells did a comparison on a 12-volt heating blanket. I would do a heat blanket. Absolutely. I'm telling you what, I put a heated floor in for somebody that had dogs, wanted the dogs to have the heated floor. It is 120 volts, so she can only use it at campgrounds, which is fine for her. But I am telling you, it was probably $1,000 in labor. I lost bad. They were playing left, right, center, or right, center, left, or whatever that game is called. And I didn't win one hand, but we all had fun. So house shoes, cold floor, go further south. There you go. Are they done? Are they good? No, I don't want any then. We're trying out we are trying out this new cooker, and frying stuff in like olive oil. No go. Pretty soon they're going to be renamed the $10 dollar stores. You're not kidding. You are not kidding. That is most important. It is absolutely true. I love playing board games. I love playing games. I like Rummy Cube. I like Mexican Train, that left, right, center game. I like that. She also has a game called Bananas. I liked that. At home, I like playing, what is that called? It's where you put all the tiles together. Now I've got Rummy Cube stuck in my head, but it's a fun game. I love board games, although none of my kids will play Monopoly with me anymore. Left, center, right is the name of the game. Yep. I knew CLR, wasn't it? And I was like, yep. I need to pick that up. It was a fun game. Bob also did a review on the EcoFlow Wave 2, which I ordered the day before his review. He didn't like it. We haven't installed ours. I know Gracie has one. Does it work better than he said? I think Gracie likes hers. Gracie, if you can pause from your Mexican train and answer that question. I have never played Sequence. Don't know what any of those games are, but I enjoy watching. There you go. Scrabble. Yep. Now, Bananas is a lot like Scrabble, except it's faster pace. It's more fun. You just do your own little Scrabble thing. It's really fun. Deborah Lynn bought a van. She bought a Transit 350. Sorry, I'm back. My sister called. Aw, you go talk to your sister. You go talk to your sister. And that's Fantees. Not house shoes. You need van shoes. Yep. House van shoes. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I wouldn't care how much room the extra pair of shoes took up space. I feel like in van life, a good pair of like house shoes or a good pair of house shoes or a pair of Crocs or flip flops or whatever it is. I hate walking around barefooted in a van. First of all, keeping a van floor clean, especially in the desert, or I'm just going to say out west. Honestly, here too. You know, you got your van open, it's windy. Yeah, so I like having house shoes on. I hate walking barefoot. Barks, yep. Van shoes or house shoes in a van, yep. My slip-on boots, yeah, I know exactly what she's talking about. Those are comfortable too, like nice liners. Uh-oh. That's number two. That's number two. I know you guys are counting. Van slip-ons. Vans, they've got van shoes. You ever heard of that? These young kids wear Vans, Vans. They're a type of shoe. You got to have one. Now the big thing instead of Vans is like dudes or something like that. My kids wear something like called dudes or duds or something like that. I knew she was going to say that. And I actually have 3 clients now that have the EcoFlow Wave. One has it vented out the side of their van. We actually, the California girls, we drilled a hole in the side of their van and their exits out the side of the van. I haven't got a wave to updating them for a while, but they haven't said, oh, hey, if anybody's looking, we're kind of not liking ours. I haven't heard that. And they will watch, they sometimes watch my live streams over. They'll hear this and they will update me. I know she will. Question. Where does everyone keep all their shoes? I'll tell you what I do is I have a basket and I stand them upright in the basket and it goes up in the front of my van. Also, Maddie doesn't use the litter box anymore. And underneath my refrigerator is where the litter box went. So when Kelly and I are on the road together, the shoes go under the refrigerator. I keep my shoes under my seat. Hey dude shoes. That's right. Yep. My kids love them. Been wearing them for over 60 years. I have a friend whose kid loves van shoes. They do. They're real big skateboarding shoes or something like that. Someone in this chat thought I was crazy for vacuuming my van every day. It only takes I have a vacuum in my van. I have a vacuum and I'm telling you what, everybody comes into my office and gets this little vacuum and we use it for small messes. I use it for my van. Sean uses it for his van. We love it. It is perfect. It actually is an upright that I just got at Walmart, but it is golden and it's rechargeable. So you can charge it up and you can charge it while you drive. So, yep, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. You ladies just got to stop strutting down the midroof aisle in 4-inch pumps. How many pairs of shoes does one need? I'll answer this one for me. You guys all answer it for you. I have a pair of Crocs in my van that I use if I need to walk Maddie, if I'm walking around in the van and I don't want to lace up my tennis shoes. I've got a pair of Crocs. I've got a pair of tennis shoes in my van. A lot of times they are just comfortable walking shoes, comfortable hiking shoes. On occasion, depending on if I'm on a long trip, I actually have a incredibly comfortable pair of, they're kind of like dress boots that I wear with kind of like dress pants. I will take them and I will put them in the garage. I've got a ton of garage space. I'll put them in my garage. So I've got about 3 in my van. I use my Crocs for water shoes as well. So we're getting 3, 3, 2. Yeah, I feel like that's fair. I'm telling you, there's going to be somebody in the chat that's going to say 7 because some people need 7 pair of shoes in van life. Oh, water. Okay, water sandals, hiking shoes, boots, flip flops. That's 4. That's fine. Well, Wondering Me Mall says 5. But she has work shoes too. Work shoes, comfortable shoes, hiking boots, running shoes, Birks, water shoes. I feel like 4 is plenty. Tim is in the house saying late to the party. Better late than never. Better late than never. I have a small 12-volt wet dry vac in my van. That's all you need. That's all you need. That's all you need. There you go. Now, I want to know if that's just yours or if that's yours and Les's. Because if it's yours and Les's, you guys really only need to throw away 1 pair. Y'all can both have 4 pair. I have 3 flip-flops. I'm near 10. Flip-flops don't take up a lot of space though, depending on what kind you buy. That's 3. I can't help it. I woke up early today. I woke up at like 6 o'clock. I had to do my household chores, toilet cleaning, all that good stuff. I guess I'm odd one out. I only have 1 pair of shoes. The only thing about having 1 pair of shoes is they almost have to be the perfectly made shoe. Like maybe the Hey Dude ones where you can just slip them on and go. Because if you've got to lace them up and tie them or because if you get a knock and you need to jump into that driver's seat or you don't feel comfortable and you need to jump into that driver's seat, you need to have a pair of shoes that like Crocs, you can just slip on and go. So I've been up since 1 a.m. I'll quit yawning. I will quit yawning. When I first got it, Teresa, I tried out the AC in my bedroom in Mariposa and it kept the room very cool. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you had a lot of stuff in that little Connect. But you got more room now. Lonnie's in the house. Good to see you, Lonnie. You can never have enough shoes. If Naj says it, it has to be true. We're going to run with that. Tim Augustine, can you? Yeah, you can. Tim will crash after the live stream. I'll put him to sleep. You watch it. I'll put him to sleep. You're lucky, though. Tommy has the space because she's got the schoolie. So when you've got a 30 or more foot schoolie, you can have 9 pairs of shoes if you want. Yep. It's hard for me to buy shoes as I need 1 size larger for the left. Oh, to go over the brace. That is hard. That is hard. And I'll tell you, I don't know if you could reach out to an actual company and see if they'll sell you 1 of each size. Don't know if that's a thing, but I know there's so many. You can't get out of a store. They check your box and make sure you've got the same. What I do is I have a foot that's just a little bit bigger than the other one. And I typically will buy my shoes a half a size bigger, or if they're hiking shoes, I'll do a size bigger so that when I'm climbing downhill, I don't get toe blisters, which works out perfect for the foot that's longer. But mine's like half inch, a quarter inch or so. I already have maxed out the space. You need a bigger parking spot for a schoolie. Yep. My husband made me wooden box so that I can step up into my bed in the RV. That holds 5 or 6 pairs of shoes. That's perfect. Okay, 3 sandals, 1 Crocs, 1 water shoe, 1 work shoe, 1 tennis shoes, and 1 pair of Hokas. Oh my goodness. I say get rid of 3 of those and put in exchange for 3 bottles of wine. Gracie, I thumbed up. I'm good about it. Yeah, mine is the host didn't give a thumbs up. You got to give your own self a thumbs up. 1 pair of water shoes. Yep. Yeah, I feel like having a pair of water shoes is good. Sorry guys, especially if you're like, because if you're out in the desert and you got to be outside doing your chores or whatever and it's raining, put your water shoes on. Then you're good. If you go to a lot of times you're in a van down by a river. I don't step in rivers barefooted because people throw stuff in the river. People lose hooks in the river. They lose all kinds of fishing lures in the river. I always have a pair of water shoes or something that I can walk in water with. So, and if everybody's playing beach volleyball and the sand's hot, you need water shoes for beach volleyball. Then my shoes would be yep. Topsiders for daily wear, shower sandals, and tennis shoes for walking. Who needs more? 3. That's fair. Have too many shares is like having too much money. It's not possible. It is not possible. All right, guys, I'm going to take a drink of water. While I do, I want to say thank you to everybody that supports the channel through channel memberships, through Patreon. I appreciate all the little extra that you guys do to help me do what I'm doing. Yep. All right. Thank you guys. Let me get back. Doo-doo. Everybody's doing the doo-doo-doo. I had so much trouble deciding which shoes to take that I decided to buy a 30-foot motorhome. There you go. Problem solved. My son wears a size 16 shoe. He only brings 2 pair camping. That's all he can fit in there. Probably 16. Wow. That's a tall kid. Bernadette, what size shoe does Les wear? Les has 1 pair of flip-flops, 1 water shoe, 1 dress shoe, 1 Hoka, 1 sandal. I know that all these shoes don't fit underneath where the shoe compartment is. You need hiking boots. Oh, you guys have that big super high attic though. You probably got a tote full of shoes up in the attic. That super high attic is huge. You need hiking boots. I use trail runners. I use either ultras or trail runners or something like that, size 14. Ooh, that's a boot. I'll take that money tree too. I'll take that money tree. Oh man. I will take a money tree. I made a costly boo-boo this week, so I'll take that money tree. My husband wears a 14. Oh, you 6'4" guys. I don't even. Johnny, attic is full. Yep. I'll tell you what. That's the best thing. One of the best things about that super high transit or ProMaster, the attic, their attic probably fits about the same as my big dresser in my van. And my van dresser is huge. So it's like 48 inches tall. The drawers are deep and wide. It's a big dresser. Ann Holland, 16, get a ski carrier. There you go. Our Gentle Giants wear the same. Yep. Same height too. On the back of my driver's seat, I have cut and hung the closet organizers. Oh, fits all kinds of stuff, including shoes. I think they are called shoe organizers. That's absolutely right. I actually have one on my closet in my home, and that's a good idea. Matter of fact, somebody I know, matter of fact, it might be Cindy. I think she's got one of those on the back of her van door, and fill them up. Those are good. Those shoe organizers, you know what she's talking about? Yeah. Jane's in here. I'm not talking to myself. I have 2 pair of tennis shoes with Velcro closures because of my hands. Totally understandable. I might be able to do tie shoes now. So cool. So cool. Little hand therapy there. There you go. Hilarious, Leo. That is true, true, true. What else been going on? Nothing. Oh, the snake is back, guys. Last year we had a snake. It's a water snake, pretty good size, and we haven't seen it this year. And I thought, how long do snakes hibernate? Well, I saw it today for the first time, and it had a fish in its mouth, and the fish was about the size of a, let's just say, a biscuit, like a Cracker Barrel biscuit, except thinner, but that diameter. So the snake is alive and well. I haven't seen the black snakes again, just that one time. So yeah. Anybody try those new slip-on Skechers with no laces? I feel like who?
My mom wears them.
I feel like Les has a pair of slip-on Skechers.
Pushes her foot in and then she
Les, do you have slip-on Skechers? I feel like he does. Or I think they're green, hunter green, army green. A lot of hand therapy. Back in it again. There you go. How's the neighbor situation? The neighbors moved out and the house is all the trees are full bloom, so I can't see everything going on over there. But every now and then you'll like hear traffic. I don't even know if they've shown it 3 times. So unless it's just been times when I've been gone getting wood or something. So that's all I wear. I love them. No, I don't. What are your green ones? You got like some kind of a lawn mowing shoe or something? No, those are the boots. I have slip-on Skechers, very comfortable. Leslie's got a pair of green shoes, or they were tan and now they're green from mowing grass. Praying for good news, neighbors. Absolutely, absolutely. The house is priced pretty high. It's priced like $378 or $387 one. And to me, for the house square footage, that's high. So I think they're gonna have to come down. I have slip-on Skechers, very comfortable. We're still on the Skechers. I think I already read that. They were only green from mowing grass. That's what I was like. Maybe they were tan and now they're green. She knows what I'm talking about. You can legally drive and drink alcohol. What? Don't repeat that. Johnny's Journey did not say that. I got to quit reading comments before I read them. You can legally drive. I know that Ann didn't say that. Feeling my age. Not going to repeat it again. All right. I lost count. I don't know how many that is. I still got to do some video editing later too. You want me to get you a soda? No, I'm okay. Oh. That's caffeine free.
Well, I figured it would give the impression that you were having a soda caffeine.
Yeah.
That's mental.
Mind over matter. Mind over matter, guys. No. Like when I drive, I yawn, and it's not that I'm tired. It's I get behind the wheel and I just start yawning. I don't know why. And I'm also the type of person when I'm driving, I have to be munching, whether it's ice or sweet tarts or potato chips, popcorn, whatever. I got to be munching on something. And that just gets me through the miles. Good night, all. I have to work tomorrow. Be safe out there. Hope everything goes seamlessly smooth with your. Oh, hey, Lynn, before you go, how many miles are on your 15? Yes, Johnny Lust does have slip-on Skechers, tan in color. I knew that. I knew that. And now they're green from mowing grass. Les is like, no, I don't. Sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds is good. You know, though, my legs swell when I drive. And I'll tell you, the biggest part of it is because I can drive. If my van gets 430 miles per tank, I can drive 430 miles without stopping. Well, 400. And because I do that, it causes my ankles to swell more because I'm not getting out, walking around, getting that circulation going. I'll do foot pumps when I've got it on cruise control. So I try to stay away from salty snacks when I'm traveling. Let's see here. I like pistachios. I like shelled pistachios. I'll shell them while I'm driving. If it takes you longer to shell them, then you eat them slower because you got to shell them. So, yep, definitely Pepsi over Coke. That's a hard one. I don't do Pepsi and Coke a lot. I probably pick Coke over Pepsi. But yeah, maybe you could wear support socks when driving that long. I had vein stripping or they cauterized it, and the support socks, even while I was nursing, you know how you can go and get measured and you know that the pair that you have was designed to fit you. It's just they're so tight. I don't like that. It's just too tight. I cut and slice carrots for driving snacks. She sure does. I can verify that. I even know what baggie they're in. Little clip baggie. Oh, Bernadette, you're not going to believe it. Sid is like taunting the deer here. There was 6 deer up at the shop today, and they're like stomping, and Sid is like right up on them. She is like, come and get me. She's crazy. Sunflower seeds, pistachios, cashews, almonds. Yeah. Yep. I like chewing ice too. Chewing ice. I'm a real big sugar muncher. I'll do something like licorice or something. But yeah, I know that when I'm driving, just not even worry about it. I'll munch till I'm sick at my stomach. But I can clock out, 700 miles in a day. Chocolate truffles. That's not it. You can't do chocolate. Chocolate will tend to melt. I don't know if I keep my van too warm, but chocolate typically is not my snack. I'll do like Mike and Ike's, licorice, sweet tarts, stuff like that I can just occasionally grab one and suck on it, or Jolly Ranchers, blow pops, stuff like that. Stuff that takes me longer. If I have chocolate, it would last probably about 3/4 of a mile. Water, sparkling water is what I drink. No more soda. There you go. Maybe you could wear support socks when driving that long. Oh, I already read that. Some compression socks. I'm over 60 and wear them for flying too. Flying is good. So I got a pair of compression socks for running, and they don't cover my feet. And those do help, because the ones that go over my feet are the biggest problem. But yeah, Starburst. I'm a Starburst person. Honey roasted peanuts and peanut M&Ms. There you go. I like to do, when I was doing a bunch of hiking and I would drive 8 hours to go to hike the Smoky Mountains or the Appalachian Trail, I would make my own trail mix, and I would do like peanut M&Ms or plain M&Ms, cashews, raisins, throw some Skittles in there. And so if I mix up a bag of that, that'll take me miles and miles and miles. I could probably make it to Arizona. So she justifies the sweet. It doesn't make my feet swell. Yeah, it can't be helped. I'm telling you, it's just if you guys, I literally in like 3 days had 4 boxes of Milk Duds brought to me. Like I can't help it. How do you break an addiction when people keep bringing you stuff? Hi everyone listening as I put the tractor to bed for the night. Aw, I just ate margarita pie with real tequila and pretzel crust. Are you kidding me? I can't drink tequila like that. Like I can't do like margaritas. That's a Mexican restaurant drink. Yeah, I can't do margaritas. I can't do yeah, and I can do like on a very 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 special occasion if somebody like my kids turn 21 if they're like okay I want everyone to do a tequila shot. I can do one tequila shot if it's a special occasion. I cannot drink that hard liquor like that. Mark Wolf gave me that fireball that one meetup. He tried to kill me. My alcohol's 4%. Sid was taunting. Yep. He doesn't know what to think. He just wants to be friends. I know. Sid is, and I'll tell you, Maddie taunts Sid. Maddie will not leave Sid alone, and Sid wants nothing to do with Maddie. But Sid will kind of chase after the kind of taunt the deer, that kind of stuff. So, yep. Oh, lemon heads and sour cherries. Lemon heads and sour cherries. Yep. I might have found some bags of caramel popcorn at Menards. No doubt you have. Oh, margaritas are my go-to now. Me either. I don't care for margaritas, and I sure don't do Fireball. I'll tell you what, Mark Wolf, I was grilling. Mark Wolf brought over a shot. He about killed me. It was like 3 shots. He's out of his mind. Johnny, I know you're a nurse, but are you sure that cough is from sinuses? I do feel like it's been all this sinus drainage. Don't you feel like it is?
There's so much crap inside you that you've been having to clear it out.
Yeah.
It's creating the cough.
Yeah. So today, it's just all like busting loose, and my right ear it's all full of fluid, and that's what's causing the vertigo. I know it's in my right ear, and I've tried to pop them. It's just, and at night I'm having to sleep elevated. The first couple of nights, it woke me up like I was choking on sinus drainage. It has been, I don't even know where I got it. I have no idea. Nobody here is sick. I had some people come that were sick at Harvest Host. Sean thought maybe he had a little bit of a sinus thing. This has been 9 days. I'm never sick 9 days, but it's in this ear. So, and Sean's been giving me Excedrin 12-hour, not Excedrin, a decongestant 12-hour, but it makes me just so sleep. It makes me lethargic. I don't like taking it. Diana, when your allergies are bad, you cough a lot. And that's what it is. And it's in spells. I'll go all day without coughing. In the morning, I cough. And then in the evening time, the sinus drainage is increasing. And because I can feel it. And today, the last several days, I haven't had to. But today, on several occasions, I blow in my nose just a lot of sinus drainage. Desert Dad, member for 16 months. You're a rock star. Tree pollen has been exceptionally bad this year. Yeah, and maybe it's something, but I'm when you've got allergies and sinus drainage, and then I sleep on this side, so I don't know if I'm creating a worsening problem. I've been trying to sleep on my back with a little bit of pillows behind me. I mean, I'm doing the best I can. Look at you guys rocking it. Thrifty Angela, 38 months. Desert Adventures in Arizona, 23 months. You guys are rock stars. Guys, I'm going to close it out. I'm going to say thank you again to all my channel members, all my Patreon members. The Sunday Zooms are super fun, and we answer all kinds of questions in there. Nasal irrigate is the only thing that works without drugs. When I took a warm shower the other day, I actually tried to inhale some like warm water to try to rinse some of that out, because some people have those a neti pot. I'm going home Thursday, and I will use that. I have one at home. I'll use it. So I got to figure something out, or I got to go get some antibiotics. So it's right here. Next Tuesday, my son graduates high school. All right, we will pray that everything goes super, super cool, okay, for him. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for spending your Tuesday night here. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Safe travels out there, and we'll see you next Sunday. Next Tuesday.